Deputy Kenny.
Thanks, Cathaoirleach. My questions relate to the solicitors' conveyancing procedures. Many of the people in my constituency who bought property in Priory Hall, they felt that the conveyancing system let them down, that the conveyancing system, the legal conveyancing procedures should have discovered that the building, the fire certificates weren't in order, the compliance certificates weren't in order, the building control methods weren't properly enforced, and that, do you have a view on that, or do you come across those kind of problems frequently?
Anderson, yeah.
Yes. Deputy, no, I don't. I tell you the truth. I think it's very sympathetic whatever happened Priory Hall with it. It should have been done at that time, but I don't find that problem with ourselves. I think that they check everything between architects and solicitors, but there are a lot of lessons to be learned from it, and maybe some are learning lessons from that. I don't think that's the case of why the delay is with what we're on about at the moment, but I see your point.
Do you have a view on the enforcement of, compliance certificates and building control, fire certificates?
Yes, I do. I think they should be done right, yes, but I think there's a quicker procedure doing that. And what we said before, if everybody lodges stuff with the land registry, and it's like the planning, all the planning documents, say you have your maps there, if there's a judgment that property should be on that land registry, even the BER cert, everything should be pushed that, and then it's electronically passed on to the solicitors and everybody to see, buyers and sellers. But yes, it has to be done, yes.
Okay. Sorry, Mr.
Sorry, could I just add something to that? In question 8 on our survey sheet, it's on the centre of the booklet, and you'll see question 5 there was answered, or number 5 was answered, which is one of the most common answers from auctioneers. And it says there that there are a lot of involved in conveyancing, a lot of paper gathering, BER certificates, LTB receipts, and all that type of stuff. So solicitors now have to get all that type of documentation that you're talking about. They have to get it in order. I'm not saying that they had to get it in order, or they didn't have to get it in order at that time, but whether they did or they didn't, some of it didn't come to pass, and you're quite right. And we would like to think that all this documentation that's required would come to pass, and that the regulations would be kept and looked after. We'd like to think that, and we'd like to make sure that that would happen.
Well done.